Hello YouTube, it's the one unknown, and today I'll be doing a Manhwa slash Webtoons tier list. So I'm not gonna waste your time, I'm just gonna get straight into it. So first we have the beginning after the end. Um I would rate this an A. I don't know if it should be A or B. Probably a low A, so I'll put it at A. Now you have Death of a Pop Star. I don't know, I kind of dropped this, so I would put this at a C. I mean, I don't know, it was enjoyable at first, but it's just not my type of romance series. They have Down to Earth. I'll put this at like a high B. This is like so enjoyable to read, so I'll put that at like a B. Um, Jungle Juice. It's a really interesting one. It tells you a lot about insects. I want to put this at. I'll put it at B. It's a close A for me, but nah. Lufa. That joke was bad, and the ending was really bad. I don't know. It was the second webtoon I ever read, but thinking back on it, it wasn't really that good, and the ending kind of ruined the whole entire series. So yeah, I'll put that in D. Marry Me. This is very underrated. Just wholesome on top of wholesome on top of wholesome. Just a very wholesome read. Just very fun romance to read. It's just really good. Mom, I'm sorry. I'll A or B. I really like the story. Probably a B. Probably a B. I really like the story. I don't think it's good enough to go up here though. Omniscient. That's a S. That's a S tier. That's a S tier right there. If a dark fantasy manga was a S tier, it would be Omniscient Reader. Purple. I only read about 21 chapters so far. The story is really good. Maybe I'll put it at A right now. Maybe if I get more into it, it might go to S tier. But right now it's like a really high A tier. The story is really good. This is random chat. I actually dropped this on accident. I'll put it at C. I don't think it's good enough to go right here since I did drop it. I just didn't really. It was entertaining at some points, but yeah. Shotgun Boy. I think it's too early to put it at A tier right now. It's really good. It looked like it could possibly be at Sweet Home type level, maybe in the future, maybe. Am I tripping? Solo. Oh, I'm about to piss some people off with this one. Solo Leveling. I just think it's an A tier. I don't think it's an S tier like everybody else thinks. The art is godlike art. Action scenes amazing, but I have two problems with it. And first is like the story. The story's the story's not bad, but it's not really good either. It's just like it's in the middle. It's like it's just okay. It's nothing to really blow you away, but it's not gonna be like utter trash. And secondly, the characters are like really forgettable in the story. Maybe like when I get more into it, maybe I'll like it, maybe I'll put it at S tier, but so far the characters are really forgettable. They be having like characters that be having like these nasty designs. The designs be crazy, like they look so good, and then they just don't do anything. Like they just get washed, I mean, even like the only character that's really everybody's forgettable. The only character that's memorable is Sun Jin Woo, and even him, like, he's a badass and he's cool and drippy, but that's really about it. He doesn't really have any other characteristics to him for real. But Solo Leveling is still really good. Don't think I'm bashing it. I just don't think it's S tier at all. I don't think it's an S tier. Maybe when I get further along it'll be an S tier, but right now it's not an S tier. Sweet Home. That's a A tier. That's a A tier right there. I don't think I have to say too much about that. The Boxer. The Boxer. That's so most underrated webtoon. It's so underrated. boxing is so good. Like how they take boxing, make so many memorable characters and give them their backstory. It's like so good, so good. Got out of high school. Okay, so if this was like just during the tournament, this might be an A tier. After the tournament, I don't really like after the tournament. I actually dropped it. So I'll just put this in B tier because that's where I think it should be at. The Harak, S tier. It does so much. Like nobody talks about this like at all. I've never heard anybody talk about this. I found this randomly, and it was really, really good. Like there's barely any dialogue in the whole like story, but how they convey emotions through like the panels is like so good. Like, and just the story alone and all the like themes in there, that's an S tier right there. To love your enemy, I just don't think it's that good. I mean, the art is really good, but everything else is not really that good. And the arc that it's in right now, I don't know when anybody's watching this, but the arc that it's in right now with the coat, I don't like the arc at all. Like it really like it came out of nowhere, like literally out of left field, and it's pretty boring. So I had to put it at C tier. Tower of God, that's an S tier. That's an S tier right there. That's an S tier. Unholy Blood, I've read I think around 20 chapters, maybe less than that. I think it's pretty good so far. Is it an A tier? I don't know. I don't know if it's an A tier or not. It might be. I'm gonna put it really high B tier right now. I'm get some people mad with this one. Unordinary, most overrated webtoon of all time. It's crazy how many people gas this up and how popular it is, but there's so many flaws to Unordinary. It's like crazy, and it will always have a special place in my heart because it's the first webtoon I ever read. But I had to put it at C. It's a high C, but it's not good enough to be in B at all. I don't think so. The first chapters would start off slow, but I really like those chapters. Those chapters are really good. That's the only reason why I'm still reading it, because I feel like I should need to read it because I got so invested into the story or whatever. But it's like so many of the conflicts just get pushed left and right. Like you'll have like when they went to the low tier areas and they was dressing up as like superheroes, and then I know where that just got booked, and like they just took it out. They just, they didn't even come back to it. And then you have John over here trying to murder people basically for a whole over 100 chapters, I believe. Like it's in the superhero genre, but it's not real much like superhero stuff that's going on. The stuff that they did show was like, it seemed good because like the low tier, like when it was in the low tier areas, that was my favorite arc. All the Unordinary. Weak Hero, that's an A tier. Weak Hero, it's so fun to read, like so fun. Like if you want a high school delinquents just fighting, just bashing people's head, and this Weak Hero is what you need to read. Zero Game, that shit ass, bro. I'm sorry, that shit ass, bro. I'm sorry. Zero Game. The art was so good. That's the only reason I started reading it. It was one of the first ones I read. The only reason I started reading it is because the art, the plot. I'm sorry, that shit ass. I'm sorry. Bastard. Do I really have to say anything? Do I have to say anything about Bastard? This story is one of the best stories I ever read. If you haven't read Bastard, you need to go read it. It's like, it hooked me in it's the only webtoon that hooked me in from the first episode. Like, it's really good. Like, really, really good. I really suggest everybody read that. That was my tier list. Some people probably not going to agree with it. People probably gonna come at my neck about Unordinary and Solo Leveling. No, Solo Leveling deserve to be S tier. I just think it's an A tier. I mean, I don't think it's S tier. And Unordinary, I don't think it's good for real. I don't really think it's that good. But maybe the arc that's coming up after the season finale, after Arthur comes back, maybe it'll be bumped up to a B. But yeah, if you like the video, subscribe and hit the like button. It's the one unknown, and I'm out.